January 25th, 2018. Um, Bad news for Baby the dog. It's got some stuff going on with her now. She's been limping. She's been limping quite a bit for a couple of weeks now. And I thought it was kind of getting better a little. She always had this limp. She wouldn't jump. I had to kind of pick her up whenever, going in the truck, or she wouldn't jump. She had an issue with her back leg. So my kid came over today, and my truck's in the shop being repaired. My kid came over, and once a week she comes over, every couple of weeks, and she cleans the house. I give her $100, just to kind of help her out. But she come over, she said, "You really need to take that dog in and have a check." So I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that." So I called the vet, and I went in today with the dog, and they, I felt the bottom of her foot. There was no issues there. They did some X-rays on her. Come to find out, her kneecap. You got a knee, you got your leg, you got a kneecap in front that kind of holds everything together. Well, a kneecap's over to the side. It's out of whack, and on one of her legs, on her right side, or her passenger side leg, and they tried to pop it back in, it wouldn't pop in, and you know, they took X-rays, and the bill was like $300, and they gave me some stuff for her. And she does have a heart murmur. They said last time that she had a heart murmur. They wanted to do a $400 test to check the heart murmur. So I said no for that $400 heart murmur test. So I said, well, what's the deal? They're gonna have to bring in an orthopedic surgeon to operate on her leg, open it up, and groove the bone, and put the kneecap back in there. I says, well, what's the chance of success rate? 75-80% that it will work. Now she's about either 9 or 10 years old, and they won't tell me how much the surgery is gonna cost, because they're gonna mail it to me. They're saying, we're gonna mail you the quote. I said, well, how much is it gonna be? How much is the operation? $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. How much is it? Well, we'll mail it to you. So I don't know what the situation is going on. I got her on inflammation medicine and pain medicine now twice a day, and I gotta kind of carry her around. Her kneecaps popped out, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I gotta figure in my head, if it's under that figure, I'll probably do it, because there's no guarantees. It might happen again. It might not work. Her other leg might pop out. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's kind of I thought she just tripped on something and kind of sprained her leg, and I've been waiting for it to get better, but it's been 2 weeks now, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's gonna have to be a decision I make once I see what all the stuff is, what her options are. She's a rescue dog, and when I got her, they said she's 7-8 years old when I got her, and I've had her a couple of years now. She's 10 now, so this operation, that if I do it, is it gonna work? There's no chance it's gonna work. It might happen again. I don't know. They say they gotta bring in an orthopedic specialist to do this operation on her. It's like, really? Man, I don't know. So yeah, I'm still kind of carrying her around. You want to see the people? I got her here. She is in diapers because she likes to pee. She is in diapers because she likes to pee in her bed. I mean, that's been an ongoing thing with her. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with her. But it's this leg here that's an issue. Right over here. In other words, the kneecap's supposed to be in the middle, and kneecap's over to the side here. Instead of being right in the middle where the kneecap is, it's way over to the side. So she's kind of limping along with it, and so that's the deal. So found that out today. It was kind of a shocker to find that out about the dog, that the kneecap. In other words, the kneecap's not right in the middle where it needs it. It's over to the side. It's hanging out the side. They showed me the X-rays, and I could see it in the X-rays. And she says there was three different scenarios. This one's the worst that it can be. All right, guys. So anyway, baby dog's in a sick bay. We'll have to see what happens. We'll wait for the quote to come in, and I'll have to make a decision and see what route I'm gonna go. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. We'll have to see. Not an easy thing. I like the dog. She's a good little dog. So, it's a tough call. It depends on what the surgery is going to be, what the options are. What the percentage of that it's going to work. what's the percentage that it's going to come back? I mean, it's just not a good situation. I mean, I never heard of a kneecap popping out on a flipping dog. I mean, really? That's odd. Very odd. I wasn't expecting this. So, I just figured I'd do a little video on it, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. I guess every individual will do it differently. We'll have to see, you know. I don't know. Keep her in your prayers. All I can say. Alright guys, just a little continuation update about Baby the dog. It's a couple of days later. I did get a call from the vet, and she told me the situation, what's going on. As far as checking her heart murmur, they have to do that to see if she can even go for the operation. So that's $400 for that test. I didn't really want to do that because, you know, there's no way of fixing a heart murmur, but they have to do that to see if they put her under, if she's going to be okay, if she can even be operated on. So that's one thing that has to be done. The price to fix the leg is $2,600. So that and the four, that's $3,000. I already spent $3,000 last time I went for the X-rays and the medicine. And $600 for rehab. Now she says I don't have to do the rehab. Now, she's getting around pretty good. I mean, you know, she's not putting, she's kind of wobbling around a little bit, but the leg's not hurting her. She's compensated for it pretty well. I mean, you could tell that she's got a little limp to her, but I can grab her leg and move it. She's not in any pain or anything, so. She is about 10 years old, so I don't know if I'm going to give it a couple of weeks and see what happens, see if she gets a little better, or I'm going to go, you know, and spend the money, and there's no guarantee. I mean, that's a lot of money to spend on a dog, you know. I don't want to sound cheap or nothing, but you have to be realistic here. I just don't want to be throwing good money away, you know, and she dies in 6 months or something. I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. I think I'm going to give it a little time. And I did talk to the doctor about it. She says, well, you know, as long as you've got good quality of life, there's a lot of dogs out there with issues like that. Not everybody spends, you know, $4,000 on a dog and try to fix their leg. You know, this thing might have popped out before and it went back in on its own. I don't know. So, what do you guys think I should do? Leave the comments down below. What you think I should do? You think I should just, you know, spend the money and get her fixed up? I know she's a big internet star. A lot of people like the Baby dog. You know, she's a good dog. I'm not saying anything about that, but you know, still $3,000, right? 3, 4. You know, if I go for the therapy, that's $3,000 for the operation and the test. $600 for the therapy, and I already spent $3,000, so that's $4,000. $4,000 for a 10-year-old dog. I mean, it's getting up there. Yeah, so leave the comments down below. That's the deal. I figured I'm gonna add this to the other video and throw it all together as one. And I don't know, that's what it is. Yeah, just start a cheeseburger fund. Start a GoFundMe cheeseburger fund for the dog. I've seen other guys did that. They started GoFundMe accounts, and then they take the money and don't even use the money what they're supposed to use for. We call it a cheeseburger fund. Unbelievable. How people do that shit is great. How people get away with that is. I know one thing. If I gave money to that guy and he didn't go for that operation, I'd be taking him. I'd be filing a fraud complaint. I know that for sure. I didn't give the guy no money. Goes to starts a cheeseburger fund with the $6,500. I mean, really? Unbelievable. But anyway, that's it. That's the story of Baby the dog. Like I said, she's not in any pain, so. Alright guys, have a good day. She's eating an apple, Mama. She's eating an apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. She's a leaker, Mom. She's a leaker.